Missing the vision from Stomage, Daybreak, Foul. I'm missing vision from Fowler. Alright, thank you, Fowler. Good luck, have fun, guys. Alright, we are going to be watching this game. We have Mr. Fowler in purple playing the Twilight Hammer Clan. He's starting over here, and his partners are Mr. Daybreak in orange playing the Burning Blade Orcs and starting over here. And last but not least in that team we have Mr. Slowmage in black playing the Gilneas Humans and starting over there. Now, against them we have the mighty U83 RSVP playing the red Stormguard Humans. And he's partnered with Mr. Eternal Games in blue, playing the Azeroth Humans, starting over there. And last but not least, in their team, we have Mr. Mr. Niko. Mr. Niko in a yellow, playing the Horde Traitors, how fitting Horde Traitors for Niko, the Laughing Skull. And we have already one peon dead here from Daybreak, as he's fighting that Footman. And that Footman is going to kill another peon, it looks like. That would, oh, never mind, it didn't look like it at all, I was lying. So the peon survives, and the Footman killed at least one peon, so that's not too bad. That is definitely a decent trade if he doesn't get hurt in return, but I don't think he will. Although the good news is Daybreak did not get any damage done on his grunt, so could have a. He doesn't have a grunt advantage actually. He's down one grunt, 5 versus 4 right there. So probably a little bit of an early second racks maybe. I don't know, but Slowmage is looking like he wants to help the Daybreak against the U8. Finds the U8 here with a choke point, a nice 3v4 choke point over there, which is going to be a trouble repairing. I mean, 3 peons can repair that, but about it. And he's going to move out with his Footman, as Slowmage is going to get attacked. Slowmage cannot really fight that well. He's waiting for his Footman to come here to defend, although he's going to be defending just nicely. He took a pretty bad fight regardless at the beginning, so he lost a few Footmans more. But it is a risk you're willing to take when you go on the offense and you try to attack someone. U8 with a massive Footman here is going to be attacking that Rax, which is very, very exposed and cannot be repaired, because if he moves that grunt, U8 can then pour in. There's not really a good way to deal with that Rax and repair it from the back here. That would be that would be perfect if he could, but I don't see a world where that happens. And that Footman doesn't want to attack the Rax apparently, so it is what it is. And Niko is going to be helping U8 here with grunts, supporting his assault to try and make it even scarier. That being said, we can see that Daybreak, that Slowmage, alongside Paolo are looking for blood into Eternal Games base, which not my preferred option. I would have preferred them to attack Niko or U8. And you can see that Daybreak is in trouble here. He cannot really defend this properly and repair the Rax, so that Rax was dead. Daybreak's getting just swarmed with Footmans and grunts here. Cannot do anything about it, and now his whole thing here is in jeopardy. And his peons are starting to pop out as well. This is a nightmare. This looks bad. This looks like it's gonna be a pretty straightforward victory for U8 and Niko, because even if they kill Eternal Games, U8 is untouched, and Daybreak is the strongest player they have. Losing Daybreak like this is a mess. Although EGN is already dead, I would just already move my troops now. There's no point in killing a dead, kicking a dead body. Kicking a dead man here. With U8 and Niko. That's what I think. I think it is. Just leave me alone, guys. EGN is mad, but for the wrong reason. Like they definitely like he dies because of the bad decision from his enemies. It's better to have him being doubled than anybody else. Like if it's slow mage dying, that's a big dunt. If it's U8 being doubled as well, he will die too. Like regardless of who that is, it's still bad. I don't think that's the like if it's Niko dying, that's terrible too. Slow mage in the base of U8, and U8 is unhurt. Like U8 is freaking castle, man. Castle. How do you stop a U8 on castle, you know? I disagree in Eternal Games. The thing is slow mage and Faulo made a mistake. Alright, so there is no way that works. I mean, this was a mistake to go for you, right? So they're gonna pay it now, and if they are smart, they're gonna adapt their strategy because they know they can't go for you and win and expect to win a game. Because this is not how it works. If you stop a beginner player, you're basically playing into the game of U8. You're letting him grow, you're letting him do damage to Daybreak, which is super slowed down now. And their carry player is very well and healthy right now. He has a lot of peons, he has Fortress before anybody else. He's the first one to hit it, basically. And so there is no world in where hitting a weaker player works. That's what I mean. And so as soon as they realize that, they will adapt their strategy, right? But give them a few games and they will have to. There's no way they can win this way. And that's why I'm not going to do anything about it, because eventually they will realize they're losing all their games and you're winning all yours. And you're not doing anything wrong, by the way. Losing it to a 2v1 at a very early game like this is expected. Even U8 will crumble against two very strong players attacking him. So it is what it is. Yeah, well. And he's adding Daybreak now. Oh man, this is brutal. This is brutal. Oh, this is so brutal. This is gonna be so brutal, man. He's gonna wait for the peons to go in, and then he's just gonna start blizzarding the shit out of it. Oh man, this is so brutal. Oh man. This is so brutal. This is so utterly brutal, man. Now Fowler is in trouble, although Fowler managed to secure himself a second mine, and I love that. I love that. Absolutely. The problem is he probably doesn't have the speed and strength to be utilizing that very much, but Slowmage is not dead yet. But Slowmage is in the Stone Age, he lost his 2 racks, he's keep, and he doesn't have an expansion. So that's what I mean, like, they get, what did they get from killing EGN? Like, now they're having to face both Niko and U8. Niko has lost, and U8 had mages forever, and he's been able to get himself a lot of expansions. There is no way that game turns in their favor, and that's because they never hurt the player that they needed to hurt. They don't hurt U8, they don't hurt Niko, and the only player they hurt is the one that was expected to be good at early game but not late game. So now that we are to the late game, the only player that's not here is the one that pretty much would not have been able to do much. Such a mistake. Such a mistake there. And Daybreak is paying the cost of this. Because he was being hurt pretty much. I mean, maybe Slowmage could have hurt Daybreak, U8 by, or help Daybreak earlier so that he would keep his rack. Because he lost his racks there. But the building placement was wrong from Daybreak. That racks was terrible. Very exposed and very hard to repair, and the other racks was pretty bad too. So not like there was no mistakes, but yeah, a little help would have paid big way, I think. At least now I'm dead for real, just attack someone else. XD. So that's why I say always go for the strong players. Always go for the strong players, never for the weakest. It makes, like, it almost makes no, like, unless the weaker player will cost you absolutely nothing to kill, don't go for them. Like, if you see a weaker player build 3 holes and has nothing to defend them, of course you're gonna go for that, right? But I'm not an only one who's spelling U83 IO3P. It's U in English. That's the U letter. So it makes sense, right? U83 IO3P. U8 is too good now. Too good how to handicap me more. No, it's not. Honestly, I think if Paolo and Slowmage are better placed, if they attack U8 very strongly at the beginning of the game, that game can be turned over. Eternal Games is not a big challenge. Like, it's not a big, you know, he's not gonna be getting super big. It's not gonna be getting super strong. Slowmage is a fairly strong player, and Paolo helping him can definitely make a difference between, like, Daybreak had a lot of grunts here. If he receives any help from the back, he can accept fighting the choke point if those footmen are fighting in the back as well. Niko did a very good job at supporting U8 at the beginning. Now Daybreak was not supported, he was straight in a 2v1. How would you rate strength of the players? It's not about, like, I would say U8 is a very strong player, right? He's the strongest in this, you know, in this lobby. But Daybreak is strong as well, right? Daybreak is really strong. So I would say, like, it's U8, Daybreak, probably Slowmage Niko, and then Paolo EGN, right? And this is why I think they had a shot. Team games, not 1v1s here, so. But yeah, the mistake of Slowmage and Paolo was going for and like wasting too much resource on EGN, not slowing down U8 and not helping Daybreak shine, which is a problem here. That's good.